Assalamu alaikum, welcome to TAS. Today we have another guest, and we're going to talk about fitness. We have Rabiya Malik, who has been in this industry since a very long time, and since last year, आपने fitness training पे काफ़ी ज़्यादा काम करना शुरू किया. If you could introduce yourself first.
Hi, Aqeedat. Thanks for having me, and lovely to know you and working with your team. Thanks for having me once again.
It's wonderful having you on board. Finally,
I know.
we
I'm
met.
glad we could make it work. With all the craziness, the lifestyle,
I know,
that we
right?
have. I just feel we're so busy. We have ourselves invested in so many things that are going on at
Yeah.
the same time. It becomes impossible just squeezing in.
Isn't it?
I know. It's so unfortunate at the same time
Huh.
as productive on the
Yeah.
other. So I don't know.
But I'm glad you got time for
We
us.
finally connected, and I'm here.
Yeah.
So my name is, as you know, Rabiya Malik, and I've been personally into the fitness journey for more than a decade.
Yeah.
For me, my fitness journey was leaning towards clean eating, managing an active lifestyle, working out, following peers, doing my own research, and that's how I made my way through. And again, a lot of support from my, not in the beginning, a lot of support from my family and friends eventually down the line, because when I got into this, things were very different. So it was like agar aap ghar pe, for example, if you're invited to something, or you have plans with your friends, and then you have a class to go to or something like that, right? If you say that, hey, I won't be able to make it, or I'll be a little late because I have a scheduling conflict, people used to frown on us.
Acha.
It was like a big there was a big taboo. Like, it came with a lot of unpleasant emotions, and
Yeah.
people were not very understanding
Yeah.
of the situation. They were not understanding of the health benefits. So naturally, they would say, oh, you would rather go to a gym class than come hang out with us, whether it was my family, my friends, my work. Like, at that point, nobody understood. So but now the industry has come a long way. It has matured a lot more than when I started compared to that. But those were the challenges, some of the challenges I faced. But I was consistent. I did stick through it, and I love it
And
now.
it's so intriguing to hear that there are challenges, even with the fitness trainer, with the fitness journey. And the first part is how to get into the freaking gym.
Yes.
सबसे, and I feel like you're the right person because you've been through this journey, and I know pretty sure that Rabia आपकी भी एक transformational journey
Of
रही है.
course.
If you could just first guide us to what is the difference between health and fitness, and what exactly it is.
So, I mean, if we talk in technical terms, right?
Yeah.
Like, technically, health and fitness sort of go hand in hand. Health is your overall well-being. Fitness is the physical aspect of it. And that can be, your health is your mental health, your emotional health, your physical health. And then again, fitness is the part that focuses on your physical well-being. So technically it's that.
Yeah.
Just focusing on your body, treating it nicely, respectfully, eating clean, getting adequate amount of sleep, stress management.
We were also talking a bit, before this shoot as well. हम लोग बात कर रहे थे regarding active lifestyle.
Right.
What exactly is it? Because a lay person like me,
Yeah.
if you
So
wanted to explain
see,
that.
fitness, that means different things to different people.
Yeah.
Right. My journey is different. My goals are different. Yours could be different. Somebody else's could be different. Right. So it could be something like fitting into a dress for a wedding. Okay. That's okay. Let's be open about it. It could be maybe gaining muscle for someone. So they're following a path that leads them towards that. It's different journeys for different people. Like, that's I wanted to emphasize on. But for some people, it's fat loss. For some people, it's muscle building. Like I said, for some, they are dealing with somebody is dealing with illness.
Yeah.
It's for that chronic disease management. And it's just we're all on different paths, and there are separate regimens based on everyone's goals, where they're trying to get and ways on how to get there. So it's not one sort of like, one size that fits all. You know what I mean? It's not like you can walk into a store and buy like a small size and just wear it and go about, living your normal happy life, going into an event, doing whatever the purpose of that is. It's about, meeting and focusing on your needs. You're setting up realistic, achievable goals, and then figuring out a way how to navigate your way through simple things in life, how to make small differences, and make your way getting from A to Z, and there's so many factors to it that I'm sure we'll talk about. You need support. You need socioeconomic situations that support you getting to the gym. Getting to the gym is not just motivation.
Absolutely. This is what I was coming to. Let's talk about this. We live over here in Pakistan as well, right? What are those social and economical conditions as well, and community? How much role does it play right now for you to get healthier and, go to the gym as well?
So fitness, like I said, it means different things to different people.
Yeah.
You don't get fit just by going to the gym necessarily. That's
Point.
That's like something we have to at some point.
Is this the myth that we are,
Yes,
getting to? I don't know.
absolutely. We have to break free from this traditional mentality. I'm talking about people who don't have access. Okay, I mean, times have changed. Now people have access to information. Everyone pretty much has a smartphone. Everyone has access to the internet, to different
Absolutely.
social media channels and all. So things are very different compared to when I first got into it.
जब beginning में कोई भी इंसान शुरू करता है with their fitness journey, and the very first thing we think about is going to the gym, but we normally go for like high intensity workouts जाते साथ ही. What is your advice for the normal person who goes to the first day at the gym for the first time they are going there?
Whether you're going to the gym or not, gym is not like necessarily your should not be, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Since we're talking opinions, these are not scientifically backed up facts. Some of them are
Disclaimer.
studies show it. There's still a lot of data going around, research going around it, but having an active lifestyle, like fitness, means different things to different people. Again, coming back to that, for you it could be walking, for me it could be lifting, for someone it could be swimming, depending on what it is for you. If you are a gym person, you're starting new, know what you're getting yourself into. Understand, educate yourself. How you educate yourself? You have access to resources. Try to research for yourself. Invest in yourself. Do some research. We're always on our phones. Pick up some study that's backed up by scientific evidence. Okay, you can do that for yourself. Nobody should have to do that for you. You should be at least invested to that extent for yourself. It's also a big part of self-care and self-love. Okay, that not only affects and improves your physical well-being, it also improves your emotional and mental well-being. So invest in that. Learn, seek help from a professional. Go to the gym, for example. Ask for someone who's qualified. If you need nutritional counseling, go for that. If you need counseling,
if you could
they go
explain-
hand in hand, physical and nutrition.
If you could explain what is nutritional counseling, because we do not have
So
any
what
idea
your
about-
goals are? What your goals are? Do you want to lose fat? Do you want to gain weight? Or what are your goals? Do you have any pre-existing medical conditions? So what exactly are you targeting? I personally, in my experience, I work with a lot of women. I work for AimFit, which is it's a great institution. It's a great platform that provides women to gather together.
That's amazing.
It's a platform for women to have access to health and fitness. And a lot of clients, all my clients are women, and I love it. I love working in a setup where in a country, in a place, in an environment where women have so less access to healthcare and fitness, and then they want to be secluded because there's so many social aspects of it, right? The social challenges that we have, the religious challenges that we have, so they break all of that, and then they all get together, and then it's a big deal for them getting there. It's a big part of their life being there. So women are losing weight, They want to get healthier, they want to get skinnier, they want to get stronger. You know, that's a newer concept. You'll be pleasantly surprised how many women just want to be stronger.
True. Even when I go to the gym, I go for like weights that make me suffer, and then I do more strength exercises, because I want to be stronger.
Yeah.
And what I've learned, one more thing, is that we should be targeting getting more stronger, because in coming years, our physique kind of suffers, it weakens down
Of
as a
course.
woman,
Yeah.
because we're giving.
We're women generally, again, scientifically backed up facts. Women lose, we have less muscle compared to men, and we lose more as we age,
Yeah.
as we grow older. Aging is a very natural
We lose
phenomena.
bone density as well.
Bone density as well, yes.
Yeah.
And for a lot of women that come, even if they're not aware of all this, they're showing up for miscellaneous reasons, and a lot of them are coming for pre-existing or existing medical health conditions like diabetes, hypertension, high cholesterol, sciatica, orthopedic issues like muscle degeneration. So all these things like come hand in hand, and a lot of women need, a big part of your health regimen is also eating clean,
Yeah.
which is insane how it's called clean eating. It's not supposed to be that way. We are supposed to eat that way, and over times we have evolved and adapted unhealthy eating and incorporated that into our life in a way that now it's a part of our normal life. So we have made unhealthy eating a part of our lifestyle, so that's now our actual lifestyle.
Yeah.
And then if somebody is eating the right way, then we say, oh, you're on a diet. I'm not saying
I know.
killing carbs and going all crazy fat free, but for example, if I how I do portion control
Yeah.
my meals, and I try to see my macros. I only want certain amount of carbs. I take everything. I want certain amount of fats, high protein. Everybody has a different need. So if I try to do that, then everyone say, oh, you eat very clean, you eat very
Yeah.
this. So I'm like, I'm not eating clean, I'm just eating how one should
Be eating.
Yeah,
Because even what I've learned is this, that
it's like I'm not doing anything out of the box.
no, but this
Yeah.
is a taboo over here, na? Because it's so sad. It's so sad that जब हम लोग सफ़र कर रहे होते हैं, now I'm trying to say it as safely as I could. When we gain a lot of weight, then we go to the gym. And if we start eating clean, then that means हम लोग पतले होने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, right? Which is a complete myth, as you said as well. And I've also learned कि एक portion होता है, so you should divide your portion.
Yeah,
and
there's portion. First of all, you have to portion control. You just cannot eat anything that comes your way. I eat everything, but again, portion control it.
Yeah.
You have to discipline yourself. Okay, you have to, like I said, you have to decide which route you want to take, which path you want to take in life. And if you have decided to be healthy, to be happy, it has to be a lifestyle change. It cannot be a diet, getting into a dress size. It has to be a lifestyle change. Look, there's no debate about. I'm not about shaming people, body shaming people. Some bodies are big, some bodies are small. Some bodies lose weight fast. Some bodies take forever to lose weight. Whatever the circumstances are, stress management or unhealthy eating, whatever the criteria is, underlying medical health conditions. But there's no body shaming. There should not be.
There should not be.
There should not
Every
be any.
body is beautiful, but you should make sure that you're healthy.
Exactly.
That's all.
And also, I believe, and unless you have very strict underlying medical health conditions, your body reflects
Yeah.
what you eat. It tells you. And then try to maintain a healthy weight. There's a bracket, right? So for this age, this weight and height, this is your BMI. This should be your ideal body mass, your body weight and all. So body mass index and all. There are certain guidelines. So when you consult a physician, a professional, they'll tell you what it is for you. You can research about it. It's all online. Again, get it from a good source, a verified source. just don't go on Instagram and start following these trends or, TikTok, just pick stuff up.
Should we follow like fitness trainers online who like give you challenges and they're like you can
All of that
motivate
down the line, of course. But if you're newbie coming to the gym,
yeah.
meet with them, set up realistic goals. Set up realistic goals that are achievable, that are measurable. I give this example to my clients and I say, guys, you're not here to impress me. Okay? And nobody's judging you here because everyone here is just trying to survive this class. So they don't really care how miserable you are, if you're doing it right or if you're not, because everyone is like, hum kisi tarah is class se alive, zinda, breathing, nikal jaye.
Okay.
And I very fun classes, but that's it. I've been there now, so that's my mentality too. I've done group fitness classes for over a decade, and I'm teaching them. And I'm like, set up realistic goals. This is exactly what I educate them about. I try to I have a very different sort of passing on the knowledge. I want to pass on knowledge, motivate people. Don't discourage them if they're doing something wrong. Help them, lift them. Don't demean them. So there are a lot of psychological aspects to it that only a professional can give you.
A professional can give you, right? But Rabia, also another thing, one major question, एक बड़ा सवाल आता है, वो ये है, and I'm pretty sure you have the answer for that, is fitness only physical or is it mental as well?
Just to wrap up what we were talking about, my advice is, guys, learn to walk before you start running. So first timers, gymmers, if you are getting your feet in, learn to walk before you start running. Take your time, get all the help and support you need. And coming back to your question, can you ask me that question again? I have fish brain.
It's okay. I was asking you, is fitness only physical or is it mental as well?
So it's a combination. Okay, so health altogether is your well-being, physical, emotional, mental. So with physical, if you want to be physically fit, you have to take care of your mental health. You have to sleep certain hours. You have to drink adequate amount of water. That's your, you have to take certain macros during your day. You have to take certain calories in, exert certain calories out. So it's a combination, It's like a, you're tag teaming with yourself, and all these factors support you getting to your goal where you need to be.
Yeah. And also coming towards the psychology, procrastination, getting yourself to the gym, because even when I'm working out, even though I act very confident, but when I'm going there with the dumbbells and everything and going with my low intensity or high intensity workout, मैं घबरा जाती हूँ at times. I'm like, is someone looking at me? So how do you break that barrier as well, your mental barrier? And it exists.
Yeah, procrastination is normal. Everybody procrastinates. I procrastinate every morning, waking up. Come on.
But in the gym, you would suffer.
When I was on my journey, so I am a big supporter of group fitness because I've been a part of it. And I
what about introverts? Like,
and it's I don't know. Everyone has their own preference, right?
Yeah.
So that's my poison.
Oh, okay.
And I started off with that, and that has worked miracles for me. So you get support from an instructor.
Okay.
You also get support from your classmates, people who are there. Some people ahead of you, some people behind you. So you always have someone to look up to, and then always, sometimes, we all want to feel that, hey, I'm doing okay. And my instructor used to say, my guru used to say, the hardest part of your fitness journey is getting to the gym. Just get up, do it sad, do it happy,
do it.
Just come, show up for yourself. That's the least you can do. Most people, pay for gym. They don't go, they don't utilize the number of classes on an average, the number of hours, the number of days they're allocated. So for example, if I buy subscription, let's say I pay for a gym to go monthly, and I have 30 days to use up my subscription, and I'm working out on my own, and that's totally fine. I'm not going every day. I'm not going 7 days a week. I'm paying for 30 days. I'm only going on an average. I don't want to be wrong about the numbers, but that varies. People go less than half of the time that they paid for. So just go there, show up for yourself. Don't get a crazy 50-minute, an hour, 45-minute workout. Warm up, get 15-20 minutes in, cool off, stretch, meditate, go home. It's gym. It's not a death sentence.
Yeah,
Right?
it's not a death sentence.
Exactly. Like, it's not like you're not on a death row that you have to do it. Do it
Yeah.
at your terms.
Do it, but also,
Do it happy. Just do it. Just show up for yourself. How difficult can that be? If you change the mindset, of course, you have to
Yeah.
shift. Sorry. You don't have to change the mindset. You have to shift it.
this
You
is
already
where-
know what's right. You already know what's right. You know what to do. Find out ways. Get support groups. Talk to people. Watch people. Talk to people who are into it. One day you'll go. Just show up for yourself and do the best you can. And it has to be your best. It doesn't have to be your trainer's best. It doesn't have to be your classmate's best. Your best. And as a society, I feel, and as instructors, I feel we have a big role to play in it, to make it seamless, to ease people into it. That's our, there are, like, that's our, I mean, on a completely off topic, that's our obligation to lift our,
Yeah.
as a society, we have to lift each other up. So as an instructor, I take a lot of it upon myself to give that motivation to help people.
Have you
And even
ever-
if they don't show up, there are no hard feelings. I send a
Yeah.
follow-up. If I don't see a client a couple of times for like back-to-back days, I'll send them a follow-up message. I'll be like, hey, just checking in with you. Hope all is well.
Yeah.
I miss you.
Yeah.
And then, just say, hey, I've been busy. I've been this. Hey, come whenever convenient for you. I'll be waiting for you. And when they come, I appreciate them. Like, hey, it's so good to have you. I don't say, oh my God, you haven't been. What's wrong? Blah,
Because
blah,
I've
blah.
seen trainers like that as well. And to be very honest, you
Not to
need
criticize
provide-
anyone. I'm not criticizing anyone.
Yeah.
I'm just telling my style, like what works.
But
And-
also, like, Rabia, it's also like you have to, because you do not know where they're coming from now, so you are providing them that counseling. So there is a counseling as well that
People have challenges. They have their own goals. They have their lives. They have their dreams. You know what? Most days, I would pick having pizza with my friends over going to the gym.
that's a cheat
Given
day.
a choice, every day. You know what? Let
Are
me
you
rephrase.
going to have nihari afterwards? I've heard something about nihari.
I love nihari. It's one of my favorite foods.
So-
But look, given a choice,
Yeah.
every day, I would do it. Given a choice,
Yeah, true. Rabia, tell me, I just
So
want
that's
to
why
ask you something.
you have to understand the human sentiments.
Sentiments, yeah, and I love hearing that from you as well. And also, like, if you could share, is there any inspirational story that you came across as you have been working as a trainer? Have you seen something like that happening?
I've seen physical improvement in people. People have come up and told me their mental health has improved. I have women come up to me and they literally give me dua. They're like,
How sweet.
our health is so much better. Our cholesterol levels are down. Our diabetes is controlled. We're managing our blood pressure. These are chronic diseases that a lot of people, they're very common in every culture, globally, every country, every society. These are just health, conditions that are commonly.
Absolutely. अभी हम लोग wrap up की तरफ जाते हैं and then we're gonna discuss about it. I feel like this is a beautiful closing note, and thank you so much, Rabiya Malik, for coming on the show. I'll make sure that you come on board again because I really want people to learn these things from you.
Oh, amazing. I'm so glad.
It's
Thank you.
beautiful. It's not only sometimes about instructional cheesing. It's also about mental. Being more physiologically and psychologically awake. Any closing note that you want to say to the audience right now?
Fitness is a journey. It's not a diet. It's a lifestyle change. Fitness is life.
Yeah.
For longevity, for a healthier life now, for better quality of life later. Believe in prevention than cure. It's better not to let something happen to your health rather than let it happen and trying to fix it. That's a much stressful process. Make this a part of your life. Focus, speak about it at homes. Embed this in your children, in your family, in your cousins, in your friends. Talk about it. Spread awareness. Spread the love. And you know what? Let people be. Don't preach. Lead by example. Do your thing. If you're going to the gym, you know what? Nobody cares.
Yeah.
So not better than anyone
Oh.
else. I'm saying some people get into the head, right? Like, oh my God, like,
God, I'm going to the gym.
like, no, you go to the gym, good for you. You go for
Yeah.
yourself. And I'm one of those people. I love posting those selfies.
I know,
and
me
I'm
too,
like,
like-
but it's never about
Yeah.
showing off. It's just to share a part of my day, my life, how important it is to me. And maybe, you know what, even in my life, okay, that I can motivate one person to hit the gym, to change their life. If I can save one life, you know
Yeah.
what, I say I was a winner in the world. I won this life. I did you know,
Beautiful.
yeah, I just did it.
Yeah.
And you know, small changes. Don't go hard on yourself. Show up for yourself. If you can go every day, go every other day. Some days, if you don't feel up for it, don't go. It's not the end of the world. Take it easy. Just do it. Do it for a less amount of time. Eat clean. Get your sleep. Be happy. Meditate. Spend time with your family and friends more compared to your phones and screens. Listen to music. Have fun. Live life. We're
Live
only
life.
here for a second.
Absolutely.
Be kind, and you know, let's just have a good time.
Thank you so much, Rabia. So good having you on board. And thank you so much, audience, for tuning in. I will make sure that Rabia comes on board with us again. Do subscribe the channel and like and let us know who would you like to see next. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.
Thank you so much.